Summer is winding down, so how has the housing market here in the Cleveland area looked lately?
Things have devolved into total chaos.
Hi, I'm George Poporad with eXp Realty, and today we're going to take a look at the latest info on the real estate market for here in the Cleveland area to help you understand what is going on and what you should expect if you are planning on buying or selling a home soon. Over the last year, interest rates and home prices have been the big story, with both increasing much to the dismay of home buyers. Now interest rates are starting to come down. Inventory, especially affordable inventory, was down, but now that seems to be on the upswing. So let's take a look at some numbers, see where we are currently and where we might be headed as we close out the year. Now I say this in all of my market update videos, but I'm going to be focusing mostly on the west side because that is where I live, and these are the areas that I really know well and track on a regular basis. But if you're looking for information on a specific area, please reach out and I'll be happy to share that info with you. Starting off in Cuyahoga County, the number of active listings, which is how many single family homes were on the market for sale in August of this year versus August of 2023, was actually up about 10% overall. Nationally, inventory levels were actually up about 35% year over year. So while we are definitely lagging behind the national average, we have seen a steady increase of single family home inventory here in the Cleveland area. Looking at a couple of individual west side suburbs, we are seeing the same thing. Housing inventory is up. The number of new listings in North Olmsted is up 19%, Westlake was up 20%, Bay Village was up 21%, and the number of new single family listings in Lakewood was up 48% from the same time last year. Now, two of the cities that I keep track of, Fairview Park and Olmsted Falls, actually saw a decrease in inventory from August of last year. But overall, almost every single one of the cities that I track saw an increase, and most of them were in the double digits. So overall, the number of single family homes coming on the market is up from last year. But what about homes going under contract? Well, looking at the national picture, pending homes were up about 5% from last year. But here in the Cleveland area, it is an entirely different story. Cuyahoga County pending single family homes were down 16% overall from August of 2023 to August 2024. So there are fewer homes going under contract. Taking a look at a couple of individual west side suburbs, we are mostly seeing the same thing. Pending single family homes in Olmsted Falls were down 8%. Bay Village was down 31%. Strongsville is down 34%, and pending single family homes in Rocky River are down 45% from the same period last year. Now, Lakewood, Westlake, North Royalton, Broadview Heights, and Avon all actually saw an increase in homes going under contract. But in the Cleveland area overall, pending single family homes are definitely down from 1 year ago. So before we move on, if you are finding this video helpful or useful, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. I do try to post new and helpful content regularly. So the number of homes coming on the market is up. Why are the number of homes going under contract down? Well, interest rates and affordability continue to be a big factor. Many sellers are themselves home buyers, which has made listing activity more sensitive to changes in mortgage rates. The increase in mortgage rates over the last year led to a slowing of the pace of growth in listing activity. Now mortgage rates have been coming down. Rates are currently sitting right back around 6.5% for a 30-year conventional loan and around 6% for a 15-year conventional loan. As I have said before, there are a lot of people out there that actually want to sell their homes but are locked in with interest rates at 5% or even 4% that don't want to buy a new home with rates at their current levels. There are also a lot of older Americans that are choosing to age in place more often than sell their homes and downsize. Over the last 20 years, the average time that homeowners spend in their homes has almost doubled, from 6.5 years in 2005 to 12 years in 2023. So because many of these homeowners aren't listing their homes, there aren't homes to buy, which is preventing others from listing their homes because they have no place to go. It is an incredibly frustrating cycle. So there are more homes coming on the market, but fewer homes going under contract. So what does this actually mean for you? Well, the total inventory of available single-family homes is increasing. Taking a look at the months of available inventory. Now, months of inventory basically looks at how long it would take to sell everything currently on the market if no other homes were actually listed. For Cuyahoga County, we are sitting at just under 2 months worth of inventory, which is an increase of about 22% over the same time last year. Around the area, it's more of the same. Months of inventory of single-family homes in Bay Village is up 14%. North Olmsted is up 21%. Strongsville is up 23%. And months of inventory in Avon Lake is up 30% from 1 year ago. So the number of listings coming on the market is up. Homes going under contract is down. Interest rates are up but starting to come down. And total inventory is up as well. So how are home prices actually looking compared to last year? Well, even though there are more homes available and we are seeing price reductions happen on a regular basis, for the most part, home prices continue to rise. Taking a look at the median home price in Cuyahoga County. Now again, the median price is the price that sits right in the middle. 50% of homes sold above that price point and 50% of homes sold below that price point. The median price point on single-family homes in Cuyahoga County is up about 4% year over year. And that trend continues out into most of the surrounding suburbs. Looking again at some individual cities, the median price of single-family homes in Lakewood is up about 2%. Olmsted Falls is up 3%. North Royalton is up 10%, and the median price of single-family homes in Avon is up 14% from the same time last year. Another number I like to look at to really get a feel for where home prices are headed is the closed to list price ratio. This basically looks at the final sales price versus what the home was originally listed at. And for Cuyahoga County as a whole, in August, homes were selling at 100% of the original list price. Now, all of the areas that I track were selling at 100% of list price or above, with Lakewood single-family homes selling on average for about 103% of their list price. Now, this doesn't mean that every home is selling for its asking price or above. Nicely updated homes in desirable areas are still selling very quickly, with many still going at or above listing price with multiple offers. But there are also homes that are reducing their original price and then still selling below asking price. So what do I think is going to happen over the next few months? Well, mortgage rates are going to come down. The Fed has said as much. How much will they come down though? Will we see rates in the 4s again anytime soon? Probably not. But any decrease in mortgage rates is going to help increase affordability for most buyers. Looking at home prices, if sellers continue to enter the market and the inventory of single-family homes continues to increase, then that should, in theory, help stabilize prices and increase affordability. Even though more homes have been coming on the market, because of the high interest rates, buyers have become a bit pickier. That's why we are seeing homes sit for a longer period of time and drop from their original listing prices. If rates continue to fall and inventory continues to increase, then affordability should improve. But if the rate drops bring in a ton of new buyers, then we will continue to have a competitive buyer's market, prices will continue to stay elevated, and buyers will continue to be frustrated. If you are considering buying a home right now, you might be wondering, is it actually a good time to buy? Yes, buying a home is an investment, but it's also a place to live, a place to raise a family, and a place to make memories. So if you have savings for a down payment, you don't need 20%, but it definitely helps. If you have a steady job and income, and you have a specific area that you want to settle down in, then buy now, if it makes sense for you. If you're wondering about selling, the numbers still show that we are in a seller-friendly market. Nicely updated homes in desirable areas are still selling at or above listing price and attracting multiple offers. But overall, it is just a much more balanced market than it was a year ago. If you are thinking about buying or selling a home here in the Cleveland area, or if you just have some real estate or home-related questions, I would love the opportunity to help guide you through the process. So feel free to reach out. You can call, text, or email me. But let's just have a conversation to see if making a move right now might make sense for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.